When looking at the brief, the client has specified that the product is to be produced with 60-second docs. This has resulted in the production of my 1-minute video exploring cooking and the traditions that surround it. To ensure that my documentary resembled the brand, I looked into the content shared on their platforms, which allowed me to create a formula exploring different techniques that was the backbone of all their content shared. This has meant that the basis of my compositions resemble that of the brand, as these elements can be easily linked back to the brand's identity. I have also included captions within my content as they are used within the footage I have looked at. This reinforces the brand's image and links my product to the brand through these techniques. Audience feedback has enabled me to identify areas of weakness within my product and how I can improve these areas to ensure the finished outcome is more developed. The feedback I received stated that improvements needed to be made to the lighting of the interview as it was underexposed in the rough edit, the addition of another split screen graphic, and also joining of audio files. After making these improvements, I feel as though the final outcome is stronger and more fluid, as the choices I have made in relation to editing look deliberate and stylised. As the brand does not look to target a specific audience, I have focused on a subject that will resonate with a large majority of viewers, as they can relate their own experience with food and the people in their lives to tie with it. I am hoping that this evokes an active audience, as viewers will be able to relate their own memories with home cooking and food to the footage which shows my experience of home cooking. I think that this will create an intimate personal feel whilst offering the viewer an insight into the subject. This is similar to 60-second docs videos that I've looked into as research, as they offer the viewer with information about a certain subject. I have sequenced the shots so that the viewer can see the development of the meal and how the different elements come together to form the finished product towards the end of the composition. I feel that this is more engaging for the viewer, as they can understand the process while seeing the interviewee explaining the importance of this process and the impact it has on our family. This demonstrates the intimacy of the piece. I have also used white balance to show colour consistency throughout the piece to demonstrate how the clips fit together to reinforce the subject of the composition and how the elements tie together as a whole.